Hello, my name is Jim Malackowski, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Ocean Tomo. Welcome to our first update for 2013. For the next few minutes, I would like to share with you our insights on key happenings impacting the intellectual property marketplace and give you a preview of upcoming firm activities. In case you missed it, last week Ocean Tomo released the final video installment of The Evolving IP Market. This 10-chapter series, derived from a presentation before the IP section of the Michigan Bar Association, presented major topics including IP as value creator, the IP evolution, sovereign funds and IP economics, IP-related risk, and the IP taxation economy. These videos are available on the firm's YouTube channel, search term Ocean Tomo Insights. Each video includes visual graphics available through SlideShare. Today, I'm happy that I will be joined by three Ocean Tomo managing directors who will share with us actionable insight impacting their practice and the clients they serve. We also have with us Ocean Tomo's Chief Marketing Officer to give us a sneak peek at the latest iteration of our ratings platform, including new, easy-to-use charting capability. Time permits only the beginning of an extended interview with each. However, over the coming weeks, we will post the complete interviews to our website, blog, and YouTube channel. As always, we welcome your questions and comments on these videos via the email link in our blog. I would like to welcome Roy D'Souza, Managing Director responsible for the firm's valuation practice. And Roy, let's get right to it. Valuing intellectual property is always difficult, but I imagine it's especially complex for early stage innovation. Can you give us some of the key challenges with early stage appraisals?
Sure. I think one of the most difficult things is a lot of times some of our potential clients call us and they've just received a patent and they feel that immediately that there's value there, right? So the kinds of questions we ask are, where exactly are you in your stage of development? For example, if you have no prototype, you have no proof of concept, it's really difficult to say that you have material value. The one unique instance is really with life sciences, where a lot of very early stage IP can have material value. So we try and differentiate what exactly is the IP, what exact stage is it at, what proof of concept do you have, and that's typically our starting point. But those are the challenges, is if there's no proof, how can you define value?
I'd like to now talk about intellectual property valuation in a different context, litigation. With us today is Rich Lettieri, Managing Director at Ocean Tomo, with client responsibility not only for expert services, but also intellectual property strategy. Rich, the marketplace is changing rapidly, including recent legislation and judicial action. How is business? Is it busy, slowing, or growing?
Business is very strong, and it's been strong for really the past year. I don't necessarily know if it's related to anything that's come out of Washington. What I do suspect is not only is the volume of cases that we're working on increased quite dramatically in the past few months, but the work that we do on the cases has really increased. There is a increasing demand for rigorous analysis in evaluating patent damages. So therefore, each case is requiring quite a bit of work, and the technology that we're assessing is often quite complex, so therefore the damages related work is also.
I'd like to welcome today Dean Pelletier, Managing Director of Ocean Tomo, responsible for the newly announced Trade Secret Management and Monetization practice. Welcome, Dean. You have a favorite catchphrase, which is, all patents start as trade secrets, and that really speaks to the basic elements of this asset class, and I'd like to start at the beginning. Why is it important for companies to have trade secrets as part of their portfolio of intellectual property?
I think it's important because ultimately what you want to have is balance in your IP portfolio. You want to account for all of your assets, all of your intellectual property assets. And it's a holistic whole, if you will. You have patents, trade secrets, trademarks, and copyrights. They all work together and provide unique protection for a product or a service. And I think if you're deficient in one of those areas, and in particular with respect to trade secrets, you're not protecting your company's assets, your company's operations, or your products and services as well as you should.
For this update, we have a special treat in that our Chief Marketing Officer, Christy Stathis, will give you a sneak peek of our Ocean Tomo Ratings platform. What you're about to see is the culmination of a year's worth of effort under the leadership of our Chief Technology Officer, Matt Beers. Christy?
Thank you, Jim. It's my pleasure to share with you today just a little behind-the-scenes sneak peek at the new Ocean Tomo Ratings System. When we started working with Matt Beers and his team in the San Francisco office to redesign the Ocean Tomo Ratings System, our focus was first and foremost on the user experience. And since the user experience in our system begins with search, that's really where we began our task. What I'd like to do first is show you a company-level search. One of the companies that I've been following is Groupon. I simply input the name of the company, Groupon, into the keyword field. I'm going to elect not to see the expired Groupon patents. I'm going to sort by OTR, the quality metric, and I'll begin my search. And from here, we see the 21 Groupon patents. We're able to take a look at the assignees of the patents. The company obviously is Groupon, the attorneys that prosecuted the patents, the named inventors on the patents that are filed within certain USPC codes or IPC codes. Coming back to the patent page, one of the key enhancements in the system is the ability to go from this granular level of detail, patent by patent, to a portfolio view. So with a very simple click, I move to a graphic presentation of the Groupon patent portfolio. The primary portfolio view that will come up as you enter the portfolio analysis is the patent issuance trends, looking at the issuance of the patents over a period of time and following the gold line, the quality score related to those patents. You can also take a look at the patent pipeline, when the patent was issued, when it was published, again, along a continuum of a number of years. And as we scroll down the page, you can see the named inventors to the patents, the number of issued patents, along with the quality rating of that patent, and a similar set of information for the prosecuting law firms or attorneys that actually worked on the patents. All of these charts are immediately downloadable. Moving across and through different views of the patent portfolio, we can have a quick look at the portfolio from the standpoint of the Ocean Tomo Rating Quality Metric, the OTR score. In this view, you're actually looking at the quality of the patent portfolio over a period of time, as well as a distribution of the patents across the spectrum of quality from 120 to 190. The third view that you're presented is a technology level view. This presents the classifications to which the patents are assigned over the course of the spectrum of years. And then a second view is the top 10 technologies by the number of issued patents within that technology area. And then the final perspective that you get in this view, this portfolio analysis view, is you have the ability to see the top quality patents, the mid quality patents, and the lower quality patents in the patent portfolio. The next area of search I wanted to demonstrate for you is a relevant search. The relevant search is all about finding technologies that seem to be related to your input technologies. So the input is in the form of patent numbers. So I've selected the top 5 patents in the Groupon patent portfolio based on OTR score, their patent quality. And I'm going to choose to sort it by relevance. And then I'm going to press search. So you'll see, without establishing a uppermost and lowermost filter, the system comes back with 9,597 patents. In order to make that insight more targeted, I'm going to set a relevance threshold for the patents that I wish to see. So I want to see patents that are at least 80% relevant to the 5 Groupon seed patents. So I'll set my relevance threshold between 80% and 100% and then begin to do my search. Now, with that filter, we find that there are approximately 130 patents that have a relevance of 80% or greater to the 5 Groupon patents. I can take a look at these at the assignee level. So who are the assignees of the patents? By far the most interesting is to take this immediately into a landscape map where you can see in a very graphic way where the portfolio is, in this instance, those 5 patents from Groupon, and the companies that have very related technology around those patents. And you can look at it not only from the standpoint of relevance, so the closer to the Groupon bubble you are, the more relevant the patents are in a statistical sense, and across the spectrum of quality. To learn more about the Ocean Tomo Ratings System, please visit our website or reach out to Ariana in our San Francisco office. She'll be more than happy to help you.
I'd like to share with you today a very exciting announcement regarding Ocean Tomo's expansion. I'm standing in the future site of the Ocean Tomo Collaboration Center on the 36th floor of our Chicago office. We recently acquired this space both to make room for an expanding professional core, but also to create unique physical workspaces that foster an even higher level of collaborative thinking and integrated service delivery, a key competitive distinction sought by clients of our firm. The Ocean Tomo Collaboration Center will bring together Ocean Tomo employees across our various practice areas and offices. The goal of this program is not only delivery of excellent service on existing projects, but also joint development of new products and solutions as the IP market evolves. We are truly excited about this unique perspective and ability. I would like to conclude with a short personal update and a select preview of things to come. Personally, having now completed my term as president of the Licensing Executive Society International, I'm enjoying a relatively relaxed pace as immediate past president. I am proud of the many accomplishments made by LESI during my term. Most notably, the retention of its first executive director, Chris Katopis, formalization of the National President's Council, maturity of the Young Members Congress, and expanded reach of the LESI Global Technology Impact Forum, held again only a few months ago in Geneva, Switzerland. I am pleased to share with you that LESI will continue the GTIF program for a 3rd straight year in January of 2014, again in Geneva, the 2 days prior to the World Economic Forum. This program has quickly become the most significant gathering of non-governmental organizations sharing a common mission of advancing the business of intellectual property globally. One of the strategic partners to GTIF is the Chicago-based Center for Applied Innovation. As part of their efforts to raise funds to support the Invent for Humanity marketplace, which is held concurrent with GTIF, the center will be holding another in its series of town hall meetings on intellectual property. Ocean Tomo has agreed to serve as presenting sponsor for the next 2-day event taking place in Chicago on June 25th and 26th, titled A Town Hall Meeting on IP Investing and Monetization. The speaker lineup for this event represents a who's who of IP-based investing and monetization, along with leading IP market makers, all of whom have done it, lived it. Judge for yourself, but this may be the most significant presentation of financial leaders addressing IP ever gathered. You do not want to miss it. Total registration for the conference is limited to 160 people, and the event will sell out. For more information about the program topics or its speakers, visit oceantomo.com/registration. All net meeting proceeds will benefit the Center for Applied Innovation, and I look forward to seeing you here in Chicago this June. With my LESI commitments winding down, I have increased significantly my efforts to support pediatric medical research. Most notably, in my role as a board member, director of the Lurie Children's Research Center here in Chicago. I'm also co-chair of its Technology Transfer Committee and director and campaign co-chair of the Independent Children's Research Foundation. If you have interest in giving back by applying your technology transfer and IP experience to this type of effort, especially if you live in the Chicago region, please contact me directly. I'm certain you will find it most rewarding. Lastly, this coming June is especially significant for Ocean Tomo as we will celebrate our 10th anniversary. A comparison of our original business plan from 2003 with our current strategic forecast shows remarkable consistency and proven insight in our prediction of how the IP market has and will evolve. We are thankful to have had your support in this development and our growth as a firm and its professionals. Thank you.